Hello, hi. It's a special important message for the Australian Prime Minister, Mr. Anthony Albanese, and here in England, London, Australian Ambassador, Mr. Stephen Smith. Uh, I have invented 2010 one renewable energy device, which definitely will revolutionize the global energy prospect around the world, and especially also very significant for outback Australia and uh, Australasia, actually including New Zealand and Papua New Guinea and all that, and around the world actually. And it will open the interior of Australia. um, can be water can be transported even from Antarctica or from sea desalination plants, or like fossil fuel can be erected from the subterranean aquifers. Um, Endless possibilities can be used, and energy can be stored, nothing to do with like uh, um, uh, Tesla's big lithium batteries, stored in a backup in Australia. Thing have did bought big lithium energy storage complex from Tesla, but doesn't. The system is actually itself stored, including not only produce the energy but also store it very efficiently, and the system work very entwined with each other and complement each other very economically, not only technologically advanced, but very economical, feasible, and feasible for the uh, end consumer. Imagine if it's a steel iron kind of process can be done at the iron curie, or aluminum smelting plant. List goes on and on. And I have to say I'm sorry, but I think I'm pretty sure it has link to do with the outback fires. It was caused deliberately, like global warming, and try to be ahead of the time, and including Hawaii fire, California, around the world actually. So this invention was taken over by uh, effecties. The already, because it will decommission automatically nuclear reactors, hydro dams, so-called green technology, carbon free, yeah, nuclear and hydro and other things, no, not required for hydrogen production and carrying. Everything is just greenwash, and it's just a scam to divert, backed by national treasury, ordinary people, taxpayer. So I'm sure as Australian people you will love to hear from it. I can send anyone who want from my YouTube link, contact me. I will send the actual copy. You put it on the anyone's table, engineer's table, or who's technically aware of the things, will understand that it is possible. And then if the officially go, the new investment is next to impossible comparison to having that option. There is no alien technology, and nothing to do. I mean, very personally, I think it's very easy to understand, um, especially whoever deals with renewable energy, at least. So please have a look. Today is 1st of August 2025. I'm here in Birmingham, England, and there are very irrelevant correlations forced on me, and there are many groups calling themselves cars, or groups, or people are also being paid like a sort code. They're paying me apparently, but like a sort code core, not like a bank account. And I'm almost homeless, and I mean, cannot work, and everything they've been monitored, and like, but I can explain later on all that, especially wars in Gaza, nothing to do with the anti-Semitic, Zionism, Zionist, Russian, USSR reincarnated, nothing to do with that. Completely off the grid, decentralized world economy for Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Palestine, African, Australian, Asian, you name it, Latin Americans, it goes everywhere. So please just have a look. Once it's gone to the energy department, eh, I personally think it is not possible, because if it goes to British judge, especially, who's under the constraint of who or she, he or she, under the, under the dimensions of England and Wales law, cannot cannot be justified to finance from national treasury to Hinkley C, hydrogen, or other ammonium generator engines, ammonia, sorry, uh, and other things, goes on and on. But it's just a, personally I think it must be deliberate to be beguile people. To me, it's good enough if it's the British people, once they know, everything will be changed. British people, I mean, by the democracy, by the democratic, from 2010 to at least 2025. These 15 years, a lot of things happen, and to me, and Balas, that comes later. Once, I mean, if someone, I mean, Mr. Anthony Albanese, if you can help me to help Australia, actually, if you put that device, uh, I mean, my idea concept, that into the public domain, like is force on military contracts, 300 billion dollar US dollar for submarines, contract will be cancelled from national treasury. Don't need for anywhere in the world. These are artificial wars, war games, and being created as a football going on. My origin is like make me Pakistan, I don't know, religious or something, and these are pro government or unto me anti government. These people are uh, okay. But uh, I mean, personally, I think you will be entitled for Nobel Prize, Peace Nobel Prize at least, definitely, and Australian people will love it. There is a special anti-West, West, northern, southern polarization, or like for the segregation, deliberate segregation, forced, like it's for, like migrant crisis, or the forced terrorism or something like that. People should be fight each other, so the segregation should be stay on for the few people. And as I said before also, it's not a green and white, it's a green and white dollar, fiat currency, and that not only US dollar as a US country, but like fiat currency, global financial, the control, dominancy, pro and con, all that sort of stuff. Uh, but once it goes in the my that invention, and the uh, to the to the to the world domain, uh, these things will vanish as if they were not existed before, because it's falsely be um, emphasized or propagated around the world. Uh, End of message. I think that's good enough for, but I can explain in details, uh, further more details. Um, uh, uh, but I'm gonna attach with this email my actual design blueprints, and other connections and correlations, incidents happen during at least these special last 15 years, and anyone ordinary police station can if investigate, especially if British police wanted to investigate, would a lot of things would have happened first place, but it happened. Okay, that should be decided by British court later on. But anyway, I'm gonna attach with this email all the actual design blueprints and uh, all that explanations also, briefly though in my sense, but still good enough to understand most of it, uh, especially the actual uh, design or device, how it can be make and put it into the working prospect. End of this message. Hopefully to hear from you soon. Thanks. Bye bye.